With your connection to local agriculture, I'm Joanna Guza. Wisconsin is known as America's Dairyland, and today we're going to learn why dairy is important to our state, the history behind June Dairy Month, and how you can celebrate. I'm joined with the 76th Allison Dairyland, Ashley Hagenow, a familiar voice that we've heard on Wisco Ag News. So, Ashley, can you just start off the conversation? Why is dairy important to Wisconsin?
Dairy is so important to our state for so many reasons, but when we focus on just the economic impact of dairy in Wisconsin, that number is 45.6 billion. That's right, billion with a B dollars. So all of the revenue generated from dairy in Wisconsin is made possible thanks to our hardworking farmers and processors in Wisconsin, and it's one of the many reasons why we are known as America's Dairyland.
And there's a strong history behind National Dairy Month or June Dairy Month. Can you share some of that history?
I certainly can. So, when we go back a few decades ago to 1937, that is when National Milk Month was created. So, in 1937, we created this special occasion to really celebrate milk and the many uses of milk and its benefits. A few years later, then in 1939, that's when National Milk Month became June Dairy Month, which we know and celebrate to this day. This also allowed many other different types of dairy products to be featured, like cheese and butter and ice cream, in addition to milk, that is, of course, the foundation for all of our delicious dairy products. And we continue celebrating June Dairy Month to this day with on the farm breakfast events, other local dairy experiences, and really just sharing those stories when it comes to Wisconsin dairy. I like to think Wisconsin celebrates June Dairy Month better than anyone else in the country. And it's been so much fun as Alice to travel across Wisconsin these last few weeks of June to really highlight all that America's Dairyland has to offer us each and every day.
Definitely. And our listeners can text dairy to 79489 and we'll send a link directly to them so they can find a June Dairy Month event that's near them. And now I know, Ashley, you've been really busy going to all these events. What do you want attendees to know about these farms, about Wisconsin dairy as they're headed to a June Dairy Month event?
What I really want everyone to know about our hardworking dairy farmers and their families, especially when it comes to June Dairy Month, is really the family legacy of Wisconsin dairy, since 95% of our dairy farms are family owned. And when it comes to that legacy, dairy farming is a way of life. It's a livelihood that our farmers practice each and every day. Another aspect of America's Dairyland and our hardworking farmers is sustainability. So if you have the chance to get onto a dairy farm this summer for June Dairy Month, we can all see firsthand the technology and the sustainable practices that are being applied each and every day on one of Wisconsin's dairy farms. That can look like water quality and water conservation, to practicing rotating cover crops, and really just taking the best care of the land and the animals that our farmers work so hard to make sure that they put into practice all of these sustainable practices and technology each and every day.
So, not just in June are you traveling to dairy farms. If you reflect on your year as Alice, what has been something that you've learned about Wisconsin dairy or a farm that you visit that you could kind of share a memory or a fact with us?
I have learned when it comes to Wisconsin dairy just how diverse each and every dairy farm is in Wisconsin. As Alice, we really aim to highlight the diversity and abundance of Wisconsin agriculture as a whole. And when you get into each of those individual areas of Wisconsin agriculture, especially dairy, it has been so much fun to learn about all of the different farming practices that our farmers put into practice each and every day. I love hearing how multiple generations of families are working together to ensure that their family farming legacy lives on. And I also love learning about all of the different uses for our dairy products here in Wisconsin, whether that milk is being kept as fluid milk or it's being converted into cheese or butter or sour cream or ice cream. Each dairy farm here in Wisconsin has such a unique story to tell. And as I've had the chance to tour dairy farms this year all over Wisconsin, I've loved hearing those stories, witnessing them up close and personal by getting on our dairy farms here in Wisconsin, and then also sharing those stories, whether it's during June Dairy Month or any time this past year.
Ashley, how would you suggest someone celebrate June Dairy Month?
Oh my gosh, I would recommend so many different ways to celebrate. First and foremost, I've been encouraging everyone this month to maybe have an extra glass or two of milk, whether you enjoy chocolate milk, strawberry milk, or many other different flavors. I'm also encouraging everyone to enjoy an extra helping or serving of cheese or ice cream. Cottage cheese, sour cream. I really do love sour cream. So I'm highly encouraging everyone to enjoy plenty of extra helpings of dairy this month. And the other aspect to enjoying June Dairy Month is, of course, getting on a breakfast on the farm event or maybe touring a local dairy farm in your area to learn more about the hard work that goes into producing dairy products each and every day while having the chance to meet some of our Wisconsin dairy farming families.
Last question for you, Ashley. And I know we're going a little off script of the June Dairy Month, but what's next for Ashley? You're going to be wrapping up your year as Alice. And when does Haley take over?
Great question. So we'll focus first on when Haley starts. So in just a few weeks, on July 8th, is when Haley Heinzel, Wisconsin's 77th Alice in Dairyland, will officially take the reins promoting Wisconsin agriculture in the next year. Haley was, of course, selected in Door County on May 4th, and she's been hard at work these last couple of weeks preparing for the incredible experience that is serving as Alice in Dairyland. And as for what's next for me, I am excited to really focus on training Haley once she officially begins July 8th. We'll have a few weeks of crossover where we will travel to different events together. We'll do some in-office training. And I really just want to make sure that she feels 100% ready to celebrate America's Dairyland, celebrate Wisconsin agriculture in the year ahead while serving as Alice. And after that transition takes place, I am excited for a fun remainder of the summer traveling, visiting family and friends. I'll be at the Wisconsin State Fair a little bit, which I'm super excited about as well. And then I'm also excited to discover what's next in my professional journey. I know that I am really excited to continue serving agriculture, continue serving farmers and processors in my next role in the industry of agriculture. And for the time being, I'm just going to soak in all that the Alice in Dairyland experience has been for me. I'm really, really excited for Haley to begin her year of service. And I'll definitely do a lot of reflecting and really I'm so thankful for the experience serving as Alice.
Well, Ashley, we're really happy to hear that you're considering and hoping to stay in the agriculture industry because we need your experience, your expertise. You have had a great year as Alice, and Haley has a great person to be learning from. So thank you so much for joining us almost every month to share some new insight on Wisconsin agriculture. I know I personally have learned a lot from you and appreciate all the content that you've helped and support just to showcase to our listeners and our audience the great state that we have and the agriculture that it provides. So congratulations on a great year. And thank you so much for all that you have done in your year of service.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joanna. We truly can't do it without amazing individuals like yourself to help share our key messaging and really spread the good word that is Wisconsin agriculture. So thank you for everything. And I know we will continue to stay in touch.
Thank you. Our guest has been Ashley Hagenow, the 76th Alice in Dairyland. And that's your connection to agriculture. I'm Joanna Guza.